Hi, if you're a cheap whore who loves thrift stores, this episode is for you. Please. Please. Welcome back to Laugh Cry DIY. I am your host, Katie. We're sitting in my car because today we are on a major mission. I have a room makeover coming up. I know I always say that. And I am having trouble finding the right throw pillows. We're on a tight budget. The color scheme is a color scheme that is not necessarily very popular right now. So even in like the normal kind of discount stores, it's harder to find stuff in this color scheme. So when you can't find the throw pillows of your dreams, sometimes you have to make them. But I'm not gonna go to the fabric store for this. Instead, we're gonna get cheap, we're gonna get creative, and hopefully we're gonna give you inspiration in case you too are facing a throw pillow crisis in your own lives. All right, so let's go thrifting. Okay, so the colors that we're looking for today are orange and like teal, turquoise, kind of that mid-century color. And that's not the easiest, especially orange is not the easiest color to find in throw pillows. So we're hoping we can find some interesting like mixes, patterns, stuff like that. So we are starting our search today in the textiles area of the thrift store. This is where you have bed sheets, placemats, napkins, all sorts of even scrap fabric. And this is an awesome place to look for fabric or anything you could possibly make into a pillow. Okay, this pillowcase is pretty cool. I like the graphic pattern on it, but the shade is just a little bit too off. Found a bunch of these napkins, simple orange stripe, like $1 each, very cool. Also found these napkins, simple check pattern, probably gonna pass. And then I saw these placemats, which are very much in our color. They have a little fringe on the side, thought that's cool. And then I saw double-sided with flamingos on them. In our mid-century colorful room, these might be awesome. Totally off brand for my color palette, but super texture quilted placemats. These would look so cool in like a colorful boho room, and they're double-sided, even better. Of course, we have to look at the actual pillow section, but I haven't seen anything that is like within our color palette. But I did see this like 90s dolphin pillow, which is pretty tight. This is like pashminas, scarves, all sorts, tons of colors. I mean, look, if this was your like moody, purple bedroom, gorgeous. We also have women's skirts. This is orange and it has a really cool print on it. It's $10. That feels like too much. Okay, I didn't want to have to do this, but the number one rule of thrifting is knowing when to put something back, and our little flamingos, they're a little bit dingy and I think they belong with somebody else, so I'm gonna put those back. Alrighty, one thrift store down, going to the next one, but we did score. We got our groovy 60s pillowcase and we got our simple orange stripe napkins. Total, $4 and something cents. Nice. Well, that thrift store visit got cut short because there was a man in there who was not so well, who kept asking if he could get me pregnant and following me around the store. And I just hate that there are men in this world who would stand between me and the perfect throw pillow fabric. Out of the closet was kind of a bust. I'm realizing how many thrift stores play very loud music, which will get flagged by YouTube. So hopefully there will be no loud music and no harassment, and that is never guaranteed. Okay, welcome to Mecca. We are in Savers, which is a department store thrift store, so everything is like incredibly organized. You have your sheet section, you have your pillowcase section, you have your napkin section, and just miscellaneous fabric. So we should be able to find something really cool here. Like literally first thing I saw, amazing. We're getting this one. Okay, also saw this one like right next to it. This is more of the color we're looking for, but it's kind of that similar chevron as this one. So I have to decide if I like one more than the other. I love that this pillowcase said rainbow pattern and ruffles. I want one of you to come here immediately and buy this purple pink leopard fabric and follow my starch fabric trick to make it a wallpaper. Ugh. And now I'm gonna go look at shirts, especially men's shirts, because they're larger and they have more surface area to make pillows out of. Okay, and boom, found perfect color. It's $2.99, which is actually cheaper than a curtain I found in this same color. Simple cotton, easy peasy, so this is perfect. I think I found my prom dress. Seashells in sequins on velvet. Oh, you guys, I keep passing this. I'm so obsessed with that pattern. This is what happens when you like thrifting. You come for one thing and you leave with 5 other things. I don't know, but I do know that I'm gonna put this one back because we're gonna go with this one instead. And trust me, you'll know why when the makeover comes out. Assuming I use any of these in it. I don't know, I'm questioning everything today. All right, we are in the Starbucks drive-thru. I'm satisfied. Also, a girl saw me filming in there and she was like, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I was like, "Yes." And then we chatted and she like loves all thrifting YouTube and turned me on to like a million other creators. So super awesome. Hey, Valerie. I love the girls who thrift and the girls who don't waste their money. And I did, you guys, I did it. I bought the bubblegum pink mod pattern. I don't care, I just wanted to. $1.29, what will I use it for? Stay tuned. Do you like Thrift With Me videos? What's your favorite Starbucks order? I'm trying to get to know you guys. Comment with the coolest thing you've ever found in a thrift store. Like your best score ever. Would love to know. For me, I guess it was the future father of my children. I'm still not over that man. Okay, I just texted a friend about getting harassed and she said I should make merch that says, "Harass me, I'm thrifting," which is so good. Thank you, Crystal, for that tip. We're back from thrifting. Time to turn these into pillows. And let's start with our beautiful orange shirt. Step 1, turn it inside out and iron it flat. Step 2, you gotta figure out your shape. I'm gonna do a simple square shape. I pulled the backs of 2 photo frames and decided to mark where a 16 by 16 square would be. And we're just pinning all around to keep it together. And someday, I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna have an apartment where I will not have to film at angles like I'm in a 2000s music video. Ooh. You know your girl just pricked herself with a pin. Did I catch it on camera? Nice. All right, now it's time to sew. If you are a lazy person, you can hot glue the seams of a pillow. You can use fusible webbing, which is basically like an iron-on kind of glue tape. I want these to be able to be washable, and hot glue and fusible webbing can't be washed and dried. So I'm gonna just hand stitch them. Now, I know it might be shocking to this community to find out that I do not own a sewing machine. And that is because years ago, as a DIYer, I decided to dupe a pair of Anthropologie curtains. It took, I think, like 7, 8, maybe 9 panels of ruffled material to do so. And I had a sewing machine at the time, and that project truly nearly killed me. And after that, I swore I would never sew again. Okay, now it is time to stuff this. Now you can stuff it with polyfill. You can like go to the thrift store and buy a bigger pillow and steal that stuffing to do it if you're trying to be super budget friendly. I am gonna do something very exciting that I've been waiting to do for a long time. So this is not sponsored, but I ordered food from the brand Freshly, which like sends like fresher packed meals to your house. And in that, they had a bunch of like insulation packaging. And it's made from, hold on, recycled denim. And even on the package itself, shout out to Freshly for being sustainable, it says, remove the bag, embrace your inner DIYer, upcycle the denim insulation for home projects, shipping, or cushioning. I'm gonna use this for the pillow stuffing. How cool is that? This stuff is super soft and I'm literally just like ripping it up to turn it into kind of a stuffy fill. Okay, stuffing mountain has been created. Let's fill her up. This is so cool. All right, I'm gonna keep stuffing and fluffing on this. To be honest, I have a long evening ahead of me sewing the rest of these because that's very monotonous. You do not need to see me do that on camera. So I think it's time to cut to your big reveal. Well friends, thank you guys for joining me on this thrifting adventure. If you like Thrift With Me videos, let me know. In the meantime, stay tuned for this makeover because I'm just telling you now, it's gonna be bright, it's gonna be amazing. So stay tuned for that. If you like this, like it. If you wanna subscribe, subscribe. And until next time, I will be preventing my cat from running out here. Okay, bye.